love to read, but I also love craft books, and so any kind of book that helps me get better at doing something is something that I love to purchase. So I wanted to take a moment to share with you some of the book items that I've purchased over the past, I would say, 2 months. So let's get started. The first book is called The 1000 Journals Project, and I don't know if you've heard of this, but basically this project was about people that create journals and leave them in random places for strangers to find, and then the stranger would follow the instructions in completing a layout and then leave the journal for someone else to find. Basically, this book is a collection of some of the unique pages that were photographed from some of the found journals. And I really, really love this book because it shows you a look inside of things that people were going through. It shares some of their poetry, some of their feelings or thought processes. And it's from all over the world. This is September 11th Thoughts, and it shares someone's collage about the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very, very interesting to see some of the pages and some of the things people were going through. So I won't flip through it all, but if you ever get a chance to check it out, the 1000 Journals Project. The next book I saw while I was at Michael's, and of course the books tend to be really high in store. I think the price on this was $24 or $19.99 or $24, and I went online at a discount bookstore and found this for $3.95. So I obviously took advantage of that price. And what I like about this, Taking Flight to Give Your Creative Spirit Wings, this book is kind of like a journal, self-help, creative therapy kind of session. And it gives you projects to create, and in some of those projects it has like journal questions for you to answer. This is called Wing Thoughts. And it asks questions and you document. Tells you what materials you need in order to complete this project. And I was really drawn to this book because the amazing characters that are in here. The characters to me are so beautiful. And if you know anything about me, you know I'm all about characters. So if you get a chance to check out this book, it is called, again, Taking Flight to Give Your Creative Spirit Wings by Kelly Ray Roberts. The next book is just a self-help kind of catalog for creating fine art with Photoshop. I do not have the newest version of Photoshop. I'm working with an old version and some other free digital art programs that I'm trying to teach myself, and I thought this book would be helpful because it talks about, you know, some of the basics, the different types of programs, and how to use some of the features. Like this is blur background, the magic wand, and quick tools. So I wanted to take advantage of this. It was like $3 to teach myself how to do the digital art. This was also on a discount book site. It's called Image Transfer Workshop, Mixed Media Techniques for Successful Transfers. And this is the author or authors. And it tells you various ways in which you can transfer images. It talks about glues and mediums, clear contact paper or packing tape, and then it gives you instructions on what to do. I mean, it is really detailed. Gel, skin, digital ground, paint, transparency glued on. So there are many techniques for transferring digital images, and I like that because it's not just a one-trick wonder. Upcycle with Sizzix. I thought this would be cool. This was about $3.95, and it teaches you or shares with you different projects you can create using your Sizzix dies on all sorts of mediums. This was about $4. I thought this was cute, using a frame, jewelry. I mean, it has some really cute things. This is adorable. It's a clutch, a pouch or a wallet, and using curtain fabric, and the dye that was used was the Long Card Pro. So if you're interested, check it out. Upcycle with Sizzix. The next item is Enchanting Art Dolls and Soft Sculptures. And I got into art dolls after taking a class with Soul Whisper Arts on Instagram. I purchased one of her paper clay dolls, which was this one right here. And this was about a year ago, I believe. And ever since then, I have been interested and obsessed with paper clay figures. And I am taking one of her classes, which I always work on, and I decided that I would get this book since it was like $3.95, and it goes through like supplies that you would need, fabrics, embellishments. It talks about instructions on how to build armature and sculpting the head and the face, sanding the legs. So yeah, decided to get that. And then last but not least is a subscription that I received, though I have not been getting my magazines as I expect. So I've been getting Cardmaking and Paper Craft. They offered a really good deal. It was like $10 or $12 for a year subscription. I should have known then that something was going on, but I've only received 2 of the 4 that I should have received by now. So I missed July and I missed like May. But I don't know who to contact because it's a UK company and you kind of get the runaround. But anyway, I got this magazine, Cardmaking, and then it came with these really cute flower fairies. And then some paper, which is in here. I didn't open it. So that completes my book haul with you guys. I just wanted to take a moment to share something different. If you guys have any questions about any of these books, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I thank y'all for watching.